So, hey guys, Chauzu here, and I'm back here for some more Grand Voyage V2 Luffy action, the newest Grand Voyage, and we're going to take on level 3 again. If you saw my pulls, you saw that I didn't get the versus Blackbeard yet, so I've not been able to try if I can make something work with him, so I decided let's do some more level 3 fun, and I had one unit in mind for this, which is none other than Enma Zoro. And yeah, the most important thing for this Grand Voyage has ended up being the ability to take self damage in captain ability, which not many can do. Like, it's either you do that or you run some captain that can take hits very well and also run some kind of special reverse resist. Like Nitro Sage did a team like that with Robin, Jinbei and Uta. That way you can survive and you don't get the special reverse from stalling stage 4. But yeah, the more conventional way is to just take self damage, which Enma Zoro does. When you have Enma activated, it doesn't say here, but you take a small percent HP cut, and that HP cut will be enough to get rid of the stun. Enma's ability to give me 1 orbs will also be very crucial for this team. And yeah, we're going to use Zoro final stage, and he's going to add so much damage there, like 3.25 times attack boost. We also get his increased damage taken, which he procs with his Unleashed Enma captain ability, which we won't really have a problem to get ready for final stage. So yeah, build a team around Free Spirit and Slasher, of course, but with this team we lack one incredibly important component, which is handling damage reduction. So obviously I have a way of dealing with it, but like, you have to decide what unit, and as you see here, we have every color here except for Dex. I needed a Dex unit. Sadly, Dog and Cat didn't really work. We have to stall too much with them. And like, if you get too low HP, they won't work anymore. But thankfully, we have a very consistent Dex captain that ignores defensive effects, which is V1 Blackbeard. And they have been trying to make teams with him against level 4 and 5, but here's a level 3 team with him. So he isn't buffed by Zoro, but Blackbeard himself is a rainbow captain, so he can work on this team. But we do need a fighter, slasher, striker, and shooter. And if we look at the team, we have a fighter in Luffy and Sanji. We have several slashers, Zoro, Kiko Iso, Roddy Whitebeard. Roddy Whitebeard is also striker, so we tick that box. And finally, as shooter, we have both Kiko Iso and Boa. But as for general in this team, the first thing we need is to start collecting Wano orbs for Zoro's Unleashed Enma final stage. I first wanted to really use the Usopp support here. This gives you a full board recovery stage 1. But which will turn into Wano and have unlocks. That's a free Unleashed Enma right away. But I ended up needing to remove the paralysis. I couldn't make it work otherwise, so radio support. But then I realized something that should have been obvious, which is that Luffy Sanji's swap gives them a guaranteed recovery. So by swapping with Luffy Sanji and then using Enma, we can get the 1 orb. Then we can undo Enma, keep the 1 orb, and we don't take damage. You will see me do that a lot in the run. Otherwise, this damage strat is basically set up stage 4, Roddy Whitebeard super swaps. We get a big attack and ore boost. Then we use Roddy Whitebeard to further buff that ore boost to 3 times ore boost. We use Kiko Iso to extend that ore boost to final stage. We also get a chain lock final stage. They also have the Odin support for final stage. We use Luffy Sanji stage 4 to heal up. Get a full board of Wano orbs. And then final stage, everything we have left is to get an attack boost, to get that conditional from Zoro. We have 3 turns of paralysis to handle, which Oriaxon plus the new Tama support will handle. So that's the idea. So with that, let's jump into the run. And yeah, this run is going to be a bit stally in the beginning, so pay attention to that. And as said, we will be doing a lot of swaps with Luffy Sanji, activating Enma, unactivating Enma. We will often swap Roddy Viper as well. It's going to be a lot of swaps and captain actions and stuff. But yeah, my first objective here is to just get rid of all of the strength orbs. Then we're going to stall as long as we can on the quick guy, basically. Only Powerhouse gets C reduction here, and Blackbeard is the only Powerhouse. We need to stall a bit to get the rest of the gang ready. And we also have some that special reverse on after Usopp to deal with. So I get rid of the mobs there. Basically, anytime I swap to Luffy here on stage 1, I will also swap Roddy Whitebeard because Luffy won't do much damage here and Blackbeard is not boosted by Zoro. So no real harm doing that. But when I swap to Sanji, and as you see here, I activate Enma, unactivate Enma, but I keep the one orb. Here I don't want to swap Roddy Whitebeard because I do way too much damage then. But yeah, originally I stalled a bit more here, but I realized it's not reliable. So this is all stalling I do here, and then I stall on stage 2 instead because that's just more reliable. You don't have to care about orb RNG at all. Luffy Sanji swap to remove that last turn of paralysis. And yeah, here we do not want to take the burn. I don't think it's a run ender, but might as well avoid it. Take out one of the mobs, and then we're going to stall here for 2 more turns. This will ensure that our specials will be ready when we move on to stage 3. And after stage 3, we're not going to be doing any stalling, then it's going straight to the end. And yeah, as you see, I'm still consuming the one orbs. We're at 6 one orbs consumed now just from Luffy and Sanji. So yeah, we're not going to have any problem getting Unleashed Enma ready here. And yeah, as for Roddy Viper, just copy how I do my swaps. This will make you ready for final stage. Or well, stage 4 I guess. We're not going to use Roddy Viper final stage. But yeah, Boa is very nice here, handles all of the special bind. And she also gives us a chain lock that is above the chain attack down, so she handles both of that. I use Blackbeard here because, well, he's not needed later and we need to remove the block orb, so what can we do? We're also keeping the Enma here. Enma is what's going to remove the stun on stage 4. This has the added bonus that we're going to get a few one orbs, but I guess that doesn't matter because we're using Luffy Sanji next stage anyway. And yeah, I did try other units on Luffy Sanji, but they just did too much good stuff here, which I think is fun because they haven't seen much use lately. And here we have a team where they are basically replaceable, and yeah, that makes me happy to see. Also happy I could make a team with Enma Zoro, like, he's not been the most well-received unit to say the least, but yeah, very good here. So yeah, that's a 3 times orb boost from Roddy Whitebeard. Kiko Iso extends it, so we keep both the chain lock and that big orb boost for final stage, which is a great complement to Zoro. And yeah, Luffy, with that healing, we don't have to worry about keeping Enma going. And we also get that full board of Wano, so not going to be any issues to kill here. Very easy, and my Luffy Sanji is not high in weapon at all, so that's... And Luffy Sanji is going to kill there for sure. Sadly, we do keep the increased damage taken. If it wasn't for that, we could have maybe gone Unleashed Enma on stage 4, but now we just save it for final stage. And yeah, this is going to be maybe the biggest overkill you'll ever see against level 3 Luffy. Like, this is going to be some really big damage, thanks to both having the increased damage taken as well as that conditional. And Yeah, I'm just going to hit Zoro on the Luffy for maximum damage. Remember that Zoro in Unleashed Enma form does have rainbow damage as well. And yeah, sadly that Tama is needed. It's the only like activation support Zoro has to remove paralysis. But yeah, just start chain with Blackbeard and then go ham. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Super easy team. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.